Singing is praying twice, said Saint Cecilia. My dear brothers and sisters, today the Church celebrates the feast of Saint Cecilia, the patroness of musician and church music. Saint Cecilia was one of the most famous virgin martyrs of the early Church. She was born in the city of Rome, Italy in 200 AD. She hailed from a rich, noble patrician family, but she was converted to Christianity. Cecilia had vowed to remain a virgin in the service of God, but her parents forced her into marriage with Valerian, who was a pagan. In order to practice austerity, Saint Cecilia wore sackcloth, fasted and invoked the saints, angels and virgins to guard her virginity. On her wedding day, she said to her husband, "I will tell you a secret if you will swear not to reveal it to anyone." And when he swore, she said, "There is an angel who watches over me to guard my virginity." He said to her, "My dearest Cecilia, if this be true, show me the angel." She said, "It will be possible only if you will believe in one God and be baptized." Then Cecilia sent her husband Valerian to Pope Urban, who baptized him. And when he returned, he saw Cecilia praying in her chamber and an angel beside her with flaming wings, holding 2 crowns of roses and lilies, which he placed on their heads, and then vanished. At that time, Tibertus, the brother of Valerian, entered the room, and he wondered at the fragrance of beauty of the flowers at that season of the year. When he heard the story of how they had obtained these crowns, he also consented to be baptized. After their baptism, both brothers devoted themselves to burying the martyrs who were slain daily by Tertius Almachius, the prefect of the city. When he came to know about the faith and work of 2 brothers, the 2 were martyred. Cecilia buried her husband and his brother, even though persecution was going on. Her faith in God and passionate love for Christ impelled her to preach the good news, and 400 persons were converted, whom Pope Urban baptized. Then Cecilia was arrested and condemned to be suffocated in the baths. She was shut in for a night and a day, and the fire was lit, but Cecilia did not die. When this failed to kill her, the executioner stabbed her in the neck thrice with a sword, which left her bleeding, and she lived 3 days. Even at this point of her death, she endured her suffering courageously and bore witness to the love of Jesus. Crowds of people came to her, and she prayed for them. By her preaching and good work, many people believed in Jesus and were baptized. She asked the Pope to convert her home into a church. At the end, she died on 22nd November 230 AD at Sicily in Italy and was buried by Pope Urban and his deacons in the Catacomb of Callistus, then later transferred to the Church of Santa Cecilia. In 1599, the officials exhumed her body. It was found still incorrupt, the first of all incorrupt saints. Saint Cecilia is regarded as the patroness of musicians and church music because, as she was dying, she sang to God. It is also written, when the musicians played at her wedding, she sang in her heart to the Lord. Saint Cecilia had passionate love for God. She is the perfect example of Christian womanhood to live a life of purity and holiness. She preserved her virginity and suffered martyrdom for the love of Christ. May her heroic life, wisdom, and passionate love for Christ continue to inspire us to lead others to Jesus, the true God. Her feast day is celebrated on November 22nd. Wish you happy feast of Saint Cecilia to the listeners of the Voice of Saints.